This video is part of a multi-part series, and I recommend that you watch the previous editions, which will be linked in the description below, before you watch this edition. Luke Skywalker has completed the task given to him by his father, killed the rebel general Han Solo, and Leia has also completed an important leap in her training. She has acquired her first weapon as a Jedi, a lightsaber. Now the training of the two Skywalker children has progressed for a year, with the landscape of the galaxy changing drastically. The fight against the Empire continues as the rebellion has learned of the construction of a second Death Star. The remaining rebel leaders, that consist of Chewbacca, Admiral Akbar, and General Nadine, prepare to lead their forces in one final attack, an attack that will hopefully destroy the Death Star too. Leia, who spent a year under the tutelage of Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi, has mastered all that she could and prepared to return to her friends. As she prepped her A-Wing for launch, she almost seemed unprepared to return. She turned to Kenobi and told him how she feels, that the rebellion wouldn't respect her anymore. She was gone for more than a year without a trace, and many people died because of her. Kenobi reassured her that their deaths weren't in vain, and she would justify their sacrifices by defeating Vader and Luke. You have journeyed this far, learned everything that me and Master Yoda could teach you. You are more than prepared to fight the evil and tyranny of the Empire. Your friends may not understand upon your return why you left, but they will understand once they see what you've learned. As Leia entered her A-Wing and took off, Yoda told Kenobi that he puts a lot of trust in the young Jedi. Kenobi said with much hope, "She carries many qualities of her father, but a lot more of her mother. She will know what to do. I'm sure of it." Elsewhere, on the planet of Mustafar, Luke Skywalker has underwent a rigorous year of training under his father, Darth Vader. Vader called for Luke to meet him in his chambers about what was to happen next.
Your training has far exceeded what I originally expected. You are more than prepared to face your true test.
Luke, who was kneeling before his father, looked up and added on to the words of Vader. The Emperor. Vader turned back to his son.
You are correct. The first Death Star has officially been decommissioned and sent to Raxus Prime to be scrapped for resources, and Governor Tarkin has assumed control of the new station. He has planned, along with the Emperor, to use the weapon as means to finally wipe the rebellion from the face of the galaxy.
Luke smirked at the thought of the defeats of the rebellion, and asked his father when would they make their move against the Emperor. Vader informed his son of the plot that Tarkin and the Emperor had conceived.
They have allowed for the rebellion to believe that the shield generator stationed on the surface of Endor is poorly protected, and that the Death Star itself is far from complete, making this the opportune time to strike. This is where they will walk into a trap. You will be waiting for the rebel strike team on the surface of Endor, and once they are defeated, I will call the shuttle to bring you aboard the Death Star, and there, we will make our move.
Luke stood before his father and nodded his head in the approval of the plan. Vader then explained further that the attack was expected to happen in a few days, and told Luke to make way for Endor now. While Luke boarded a shuttle to Endor, Leia found herself trying to establish connection to what remained of the rebellion. She scanned channels that she remembered the rebellion had used until she found one that was active. A voice came through, asking who was attempting to make contact.
You're broadcasting on an encrypted channel. Please identify yourself.
Leia took a deep breath and responded to the technician's request. This is Leia Organa. The technician was taken back for a moment and asked Leia for a clarification code to prove that it was in fact her. She relayed the code and asked for the whereabouts of the rebel base to which she was broadcasting to. She was told that the base was on the planet of Takadona, but the base had been cleared out in preparation for the upcoming attack. All the rebel forces were stationed in space, and she was to board Admiral Akbar's command ship, the Home One. Leia confirmed the information and jumped to the system. Once there, she immediately met with Admiral Akbar, who was ecstatic to know that Leia was still alive, but wondered where she had been the whole time. Leia then paused for a moment and then stated that she had to make a transmission that the entire rebellion must hear. This is part 8 of the What If Luke Joined the Imperial Academy series, and I'm glad that those who have watched it have enjoyed it thus far. It is currently slated to end at part 10, but there are no promises that it will, depending on how the story progresses. If you haven't seen the previous editions of this series, they'll be linked in the description below, and be sure to leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Also, stay tuned because as I said, part 9 will be coming soon. Until the next time,
May the force of others
be with you.